Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Taurus, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the emotional dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, so you could be dealing with a water sign or someone with strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They are showing up as the Knight of Cups in reverse. They're viewing you as the Nine of Cups, all right, Taurus, and we see the Knight of Pentacles, all right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy as their future action, and we have the Judgment card. So I kind of feel like your person here either thinks with this Judgment energy, Aries, Scorpio energy, that this connection is over, that there are no second chances. They may also be feeling like they've really misjudged you or misjudged this situation. And the reason is I'm seeing a dynamic shift here in the cards that I've pulled. Someone here who may be a bit of a player or somebody who wasn't really emotionally investing. And they're viewing you as the Nine of Cups. Now, this can be them seeing you as wish fulfillment, Taurus, but they may also feel like you're around for a good time, not a long time, or maybe that's how they were approaching this connection, as something physical or just a fling. But what's interesting is the Knight of Pentacles. I think something is shifting here where they actually want to give to this connection. Maybe because they misjudged you or misjudged how, the feelings that they have for you. But let's see, this Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Death card. Yeah, I think some of you could be dealing with a player here, or somebody who has some of those player ways or has been non-committal. But with the Death card here, I think this person wants to put an end to that. I think they want to transform this connection or this situation, Scorpio energy, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They want to do things differently. And for some of you, like I said, they're putting an end to their player ways. But, not for all of you is this a player. This may have just been somebody that didn't think they would ever find love or commitment or someone that they would commit to. Or relationships just really weren't their focus. So it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, they're a player, right? I mean, it certainly could be the case, but they're putting an end to that. They want to do things differently. I think they want to transform this connection, and it may be because you matched their energy. The Nine of Cups is like, yeah, this was fun, but I'm not really sticking around. And they may be feeling like they don't have a shot with you right now. And, I think that's stressing them out. I think that's been a major aha moment here. So, yeah, they're viewing you as the Nine of Swords, but I think this is a projection. Double nines here indicate they feel like this is destiny, but I think this person is losing sleep over you, Taurus. And we see the Four of Wands because they're seeing you as the one they want to be in a relationship with. I don't know if you've played the player here, Taurus, or you have someone here that just never thought they were going to find the one, or that they were going to settle down with anyone, or they were like, yep, I'm not meant for relationships. But something about you and this connection is really changing all of that. And we see this person coming in with a solid love offer. Knight of Pentacles. Actually, I want to work on this. Let's see where this goes type energy. The Two of Cups, they've made a decision here, and the Star card, they want to heal this connection. The Star is playing the long game. It's also seeing a future, like you have a shared vision for the future. And how my Leos are feeling, Lovers card. You feel like this is, sorry, I know I just said Leo, and I know I'm in the Taurus reading. Oh, sorry, some of you might be dealing with a Leo. My apologies there. I don't know how often I called you Leo, but I do know I'm in the Taurus reading. But the Lovers card, Taurus, Gemini energy, is you see this person as your soulmate. You see this person as, the person that, completes you in the most harmonious ways or complements you in the most harmonious ways. And they're seeing you with the 1111 energy. They're seeing you as their soulmate. But it feels like there's been a major change in their tune. And I think they're losing sleep over you. I think they're starting to really stress that you're moving off in a different direction. Although Taurus, I don't think you are. And we see door to personal healing and happiness. So they do know that something here needs to be healed, that they need to come around in a different type of energy here. I think this person's worried that you're not going to want to step through this door with them, you know, and give this a real shot. I don't know if they just feel like they messed up or they misjudged this situation. Yeah, but they want something solid with you here, Taurus. Yep, happy family. There it is. There it is, happy family, and we see financial constraints. Maybe there's some financial issues here, but more so I feel like this person is really worried that now this connection isn't going to be enough for you. All right, and with Garden in the Gate showing up in reverse here, Taurus, it tells me that this person is not looking elsewhere. They are squarely focused on you. All right, Taurus, let's get in, see what we might need to know about their shadow. I do apologize about calling you Leo. Some of you, there might be something in the Leo reading for you, or you might have Leo placements, or you're dealing with a Leo, but I do apologize for that little snafu. All right, let's see, Taurus, what is this person's shadow? All right, not committed. Yep, see, there's that player energy I was picking up on. But like I said, not all of you is it this person being a player. It's just they didn't find anybody that was inspiring enough, or, you know, they felt was really compatible. So always chasing or being chased, you must be willing to commit to one person. And I think that one person is you here, Taurus. Some of you, we have fear of touch. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. Now that's a really specific message that may not be true for all of you here, but it feels like this person, you know, they may not feel comfortable getting emotionally deep and really close to people. And of course that can come from, you know, a past history, you know, from childhood or other relationships. But there's something different about you, Taurus, that makes them feel like home, or they could build home with you. And we see walking away. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. Yeah, and I think that's the major shift I'm picking up on in this reading and in this person's energy, is they might be a love them and leave them type, or what have you, but they want to stay. They want to work this out, and I think they're worried that you don't feel the same way, or they're not going to get the chance. All right, so let's see what they want to say to you. I should have expressed myself better. So they know they were holding back, and they fear that in doing so, Taurus, they've missed their opportunity. But our love is always there despite the distance. So they do feel like this is that soulmate connection. I mean, you're feeling it too with this Gemini energy, but they feel like this connection, you know, that you two could be inseparable. They always feel you. All right, again, stressed and obsessed there with that Nine of Swords energy. All right. Is there anything hidden that we're not seeing that my Taurus need to be aware of? All right, so we see long distance love. Some of you, there's distance, whether that's spatial or emotional, and their feelings for you are deepening, I mean, to say the least, and choosing you. Yeah, they're choosing you. This person chooses you, hands down. They're squarely focused on you, not on anybody else here, Taurus. All right, so let's go ahead and see what are their very next actions towards you, because they have made a decision that they want long-term. They want to invest in this connection. All right, their very next actions within the next couple of days or so. Yep, taking that risk, communicating. There might be a really powerful emotional outpouring. They're no longer holding back. They're coming in and they're giving you the truth. And the truth is they're disappointed in themselves. They're missing you. Yeah, I think they're just like, right now they're kicking themselves for not opening up to you earlier, or seeing the light earlier, misjudging you here, Taurus. All right, let's see what else we need to know. All right, so we see clarity comes from expression, and that's exactly what you're about to get, clear communication. Some things can't be resolved internally. Understanding arrives through being known. All right, hold your center, Taurus. You can care without abandoning yourself. So just hold your center here and be patient with yourself. Growth happens in layers, and Spirit saying, stay open, but not attached. Okay, stay open, but not attached, Taurus. Not yet, at least. All right, let's see what else we need to know here, please. Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Taurus collective, please. All right, bring balance. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. All right, beautiful. And we see boundless possibilities, Taurus. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. And I think there are boundless possibilities to this connection for those of you that want it, those of you that are still interested. All right, my lovely Taurus, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.